All right, BBPN, welcome back to your standard bloodcast. The excitement is beginning once again, and yes, of course, we're going to try and get ourselves a double-header today. First off, we're going to take ourselves out to the AD Invitational. This, of course, is the cross-league tournament between some of the other leagues and, of course, the BBPN. First time they've ever been invited to this little shindig. And we're doing our best to try and give them what for. As you saw last broadcast there, our mighty and gallant dwarves fought their way back. Let's see what goes on in the next one, shall we? Yep, let's get out to the stadium. Yeah, alright, thank you for that little flip there. Constable Ed, yes, he is cameo over here for this broadcast. So, let's take a look at what we've got here today. Indeed, good time, good rhyme. He is a brilliant here, and he is taking with himself a classic Shambling Undead team. And, of course, you can see the filth over here for the Rebels has decided to hit the easy button. He's taking Chorfs. No accounting for taste whatsoever, let alone skill. So, let's take a look what the Boneyard Boneflies actually have today. 3 rerolls. They have the Necromancer. That's one of the great things when you play Shambling Undead. You don't need to buy an apothecary. It comes with one, if you can call it that. Look, odds are you can sew it back together and make it work. At least that's the theory, and I keep getting told that all the time. Meanwhile, as for the Chorfs, yeah, Scum is gone and bought himself an apothecary because he's already planning on failure. Shows how little he actually trusts his team. So let's take a look here. Standard setup here. We're not going to reveal skills because everyone's starting with the same skills to begin with. Basically, it's a pure team. Eventually, as the league and the tournament goes on, they do acquire skills. And as you saw, the bright side is, hopefully, they actually go and acquire, all kinds of other problems. Like death. Death would be a good one. And yes, the flea-bitten things actually go and get themselves a reroll. Not like the lazy coach actually deserves it, but unfortunately what you do. And here we go, first block of the day. Knocks the poor innocent zombie over. He's stunned. Apparently he found the remaining brain and he has shuffled it about. There's the second hit there. And he's knocked him over.
Brutality.
And there's the second stun. See what I mean? Chorfs are basically the easy button. It's not like it takes any skills to actually play this team. Alright, now he's actually decided to maybe do something. Moving right along here. Fortunately, the zombies, let's face it, they're already dead, so what was the worst they could do to them? Stun, and a knockover, so maybe there's a bright side. Oh, look, he's actually realised there's a ball involved in this game. Well done, lad, well done. Apparently, he actually learned how to do something in camp. Alright, here we go, solid punch. Knocks down the poor mummy there. Well, he's going to get himself back up. Do remember, Shambling Undead is the official name of this crew now. They're no longer just any other team. It is Shambling Undead. And yes, here we go. Immediately, the scum socket is already going in with the foul. Of course he is. It's not like fair play actually means anything to this scum.
Crap!
Oh, well, fortunately, it's only a stun. Unfortunately, the constable isn't paying attention there. Apparently, someone's distracting him. Hey, look, he actually picked up the ball. It would have been nice if he actually burned one of those unearned rerolls for that one. And here we go. All the Chorf moves in. Alright, let's see what our heroic undead can actually do here. Well, he shuffles another zombie over. That's fine. Shambles the other, see? Shambling. That is the correct term for this team. It definitely is shambling. And yes, everyone is all moving around. Yeah, shuffling, shambling. It's all good terms for it here. Now, do notice here, both teams, of course, they've got no reserves whatsoever. Now, do remember here, because it is a necromantic team, if they do get a kill, they do actually get to bring the player back as a zombie. There is certain exceptions for it. Doesn't work for big guys, doesn't work for stunties. Alright? And yes, I know these little short, fat bastards, but they don't count as stunties. Got it? Got it. And do remember, the Necromancer does not work for the ghouls. Ask one of our local coaches on Rule the Seas. Certain ship name Enterprise sank many, many a time. Now he ended up becoming a true sink. He sank all his money into him, trying to replace him all bloody season. Alright, Chorfs, lazy as can be. Hey, look, one die block. He's actually trying to do something. And unwrongfully, he does get a punch down, but no harm, no foul, so to speak. You know he's going to do it again, isn't he? He's such a bastard. One die. Nah, he gets the knockdown because he's got the tackle, unfortunately. Fortunately, the Gallic Ghoul does survive. Moves a little dwarf over there. Why? Reasons. That 2 dice uphill. And yes, as you can see, once again gets incredibly lucky and actually gets away with it. Remember, it's a 1 in 3 chance he utterly fails. And of course, no such luck here. Well, I guess the coach is riding on luck as we speak. Oh well, unsuccessful turn from his viewpoint. I think it's just karma coming back to hopefully run over his dogma later. Alright. The heroic mummy has stood back up here, and it is now time for a bit of payback here. Let's see what the blood flies can actually do here. 2 dice. Doesn't get anything. Of course, it doesn't work. Does get the push, though. And he is going to move into a better containing position. Maybe actually force this person, to actually use some skill. Instead of just counting on his luck here. This is called the Princess Solution, apparently. Yeah, it is the Princess Belle solution there. Have lots of luck, call it skill. Alright, does make the dodge here, and he is going to put a wee bit of pressure in for the ball carrier. It's not a bad idea. Good time, good rhyme is known to go sniffing. And again, 1 die block gets away with it there. His time's going to run up eventually if he keeps this up. But of course, he keeps on. Ah, there we go. Finally, just a push. Ah, there we go. What do we root for? Well, we root for the noble Shambling Undead in this case. That is exactly who you're supposed to root for. Anyone who tells you otherwise is rebel scum, okay? It's pretty simple that way. So yes, you're cheering for the good time, good rhyme. And yes, he again gets away with a 1 die block. See what I mean about all luck, no skill? Well, he's actually decided to take things slightly seriously. Oh, look! It's only a push! It's a bloody miracle! And yeah, he just now runs back and actually covers his balls. Over here, hey look, it's only another push. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. And now he makes a bad move. No, seriously, that's a bad move. Now it's a double block. That's the first mistake he's made. About bloody time. Alright, here we go. Calm the blood flies, finally make him pay for it. Because he's certainly been coasting on luck so far. Yeah, Shambling in a position here. Can we see a bit of fun? 2 dice into the scumming hobgoblin there. Yeah, you can now see this is his idea. You put him up here, I'm going to make him pay for it. And unfortunately, not as lucky as our gallant hero here playing the undead. So far, he's not having the day. Look at all these pushes. Extremely below average rolling. Not much you can do about that one there. This is why we hate dice arrays. We absolutely do. Now he's going to take a bit of a chance here. He's going to scrum up the bull centaur, limit his options. And meanwhile, yeah, you can see what he's doing here. He's now going to try and lightly screen things and slowly but surely wait for the dice array to balance. Yes, I know, it's a thing. He's just waiting for average dice to finally appear. Well, there's a good solid punch to the hobgoblin. And the stupid bugger actually survives. Yeah, Nuffle is being a bit of a bucket today so far. Here we are, turn 4. It's just a push, that's fine. Oh, look, let's go pick up a zombie because we're so brave, aren't we? Oh, it's a knockdown. Fortunately, the zombie, once again, there's nothing important inside him, so he doesn't notice. This is called a bright side when you play the undead. Don't they feel pain? Do you care? Not normally. He's now moving into a dangerous position here. He has rather limited his options. He's containing himself into one flank. Is this a mistake? Well, admittedly, the Shambling Undead are not known for the speed. Except he does have 3 ghouls. Oh, look, double power, of course it is. And locks the poor white down. But yeah, that is the problem with Chorfs. They do have quite a high bit of mobility. Why is that Metagold? It's the bloody Bull Centaurs. You might as well call it a Movement 9 piece. Most of the times. What, not going to foul? Oh dear. What's this? You've only caught something. It's called ethics. Alright, here we are, moving in, finally. Shambling Undead here. Well, now they just have to contain. And yes, I know that sounds crazy, but now it seems to be that is the plan here. Work on... Well, okay, Nuffle's not helping there. Double skulls, which of course then goes into just a push. Yeah, you're right. It's turn 4. He's still waiting for a single knockdown. Not even a defender stumbles. He hasn't even rolled that yet. That is how bad his dice have been so far. But we do look at the bright side. There's nothing here yet. So far, yeah, Nuffle might be a bit of a bugger, but he so far hasn't turned completely. Yeah, the white stuff. I like that one. It's a good. Finally, it's a miracle. He's hit something. And it's a good one. We laughed mercilessly at that one. Fortunately, for the Chorfs, it's only a stun. Now, it's a bit of a gamble here, but that's why he's doing it. Because he wants to get a bit of a chain push and force him to have a problem. And now, finally, the Chorfs. Yeah, again, one die, they get away with it again. No surprise. Of course, there's no surprise. We're still waiting for the single reroll to be used by him here. He's rolling way above the curve. Nuffle's having fun. And yes, gets away with another one die because reasons. Now he's starting to push it a wee bit here. He suddenly realised he might be contained. Here's turn 5. Oh, here we go. Heroism at its best here. Let's blitz a zombie. And he gets what he deserves. We unfortunately, he does make the reroll. But finally, Nuffle, I think quite rightfully, Nuffle up there in the stadium box is getting sick and tired of him. Alright, team is moving in a better position there. Ooh. Nuffle's starting to sniff at him now. I think he's starting to realise what's going on here. And he did it to him again. Oh, come on. Really? Well, he is a glue sniffer. Let's see what he does. Hobgoblin does his job. It's just a stun.
Crap!
Oh, pity you. And there we go. Rightfully.
Run, cowards!
Finally, Nuffle is giving up on this and said, look, if you're going to keep me not cheeky, we're going to make you pay for it. And it's about bloody time. Alright, yeah, Shambling Undead. Yes, you can see why he's moving players back here, because, let's face it, if he's going to move the ball, he's going to outpace most of his, you know, for lack of a better term, escort. Yeah, you swear. The dice are rigged at this point here. But here comes the mummy here, trying to tie these lot up. You know, he's thinking about it, but, you know, he's being reasonable about this one here. At least someone actually understands what courtesy and honour is, unlike him. Alright, rest of the team moving up here. Now, here's a question. Is he actually going to go for the blitz? Yes, he is. It is crazy on the bus. And guess what? It pulls off 2 red dice. There's proper heroism. The zombie, believe it or not, survives. Pops the ball carrier out. And yeah, you see what he's going to do now. He's going to make this a bit more of a challenge. Let's actually force this coach to actually use a brain here. Let alone look. Yeah, once again, 2 dice. Clubs away, there we go. Oh, he re-rolls that one because that didn't work. Oh, boo-hoo! See, this is what's happening when now suddenly actually, you know, Connor has to start using skills and not relying on his luck. It is starting to turn. He's now out 2 re-rolls. Goes for the cheeky little blitz here. Doesn't get it. Just a push. Well, now where you going, sweetheart? Let's find out. Chorfs have gotten themselves a poser, haven't they? Well, he's turning the corner. Yeah, this is his plan. He's going to make a new cage and try and charge forward. Now you see why he moved these players into this position, because they can very easily collapse on that. And of course, 1 die, and he gets away with it again. Just patiently waiting for the skull that's long overdue. Alright. Bloodflies. What are they going to do this time here? Yes, just remember, always firm but fair casting on this channel. Nothing but fairness and understanding and blunt honesty. Something you don't see every day, isn't it? See, you in the chat all know that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, he's curled back in here because this is where the push is. Remember, he's only got 2 more turns to score this. And he risks it. And he got him. Goodbye, Sunshine.
Yay!
Knocks him down. Ball goes free. Does he risk it? He makes the dodge. And yes, doesn't pick up the ball. He doesn't see a reason to yet because he sees 2 dice. Re-rolls that. Yes, the push. Oh, well, shove him over here and make his life miserable. Not perfect dice, but you know what? You take it. You have made his life finally difficult. There's a bit of a knockdown there. You know, maybe if you were a little more, concentrate on scoring and maybe not obsessed with dirty fouls, you might have done better. And yes, as you can see, he keeps the 1 player back just in case. That is good. That's called careful planning. Plan for failure, hope to be disappointed. Alright, here we go. Chorfs. Certainly not so easy, is it, lad? Especially when you have to rely on skill. Well, does knock down here. There goes the Bumby. Timber. He's having a bit of a trouble, isn't he? 1 dot. There it is!
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Well, apparently we all care because, yeah, it is celebration from the cheerleaders. All that 1 die has finally come back, and down he goes. That was what we were waiting for. Could have happened to a better time. You saw the ball is available if he risks it. And boy, could he ever risk this one. There we go. Solid dice. Yep, good move here. Pushes the Chorf off. And he's got this one under control there. Yeah, Mommy stands up. Now, you know what his plan is. He's got to get the ball and run. But, of course, he's going to try and make life as difficult as possible. And yeah, here we go. Full commitment, 100% here. Patience has paid off. Yes, he's got the ball, and you know what that means.
Run, bitch! Run!
Indeed, and he is running. And now, here we go. Bit of cheekiness. Does get away with it. Well done, lad. Stinking Hobgoblin is down, and yeah, moves over here just to choke up any chance he's got of chasing this one down. Well, Bobby doesn't care, lands on him, but does absolutely nothing.
Time for a true display of skill.
No surprises. Alright, Chorfs. This is what happens when you think on hitting things and not actually scoring the damn ball. Guess what's finally happened? You got it, lads. Yep, stunted dwarves, definitely. Well, there we go. Solid hit here. Now, I do see what he's doing here. And, of course, it fails. The way it probably deserves. Ah, you got to love when a plan goes together. Go, on, go, and he's in. It is 1-0. Oh, you can hear the cheering from the BBPN supporters on that one. Patience, well deserved. That is a 1-0 score this halftime. Of course, it's brought to you by Dead Ball. It's the best result you can get with any of your ball centaurs. Dead Ball. Like I said, there's no bias. You know for a fact there's no bias in this channel here. It's firm but fair. You know, and what can we say? Yeah, Cow Centaur clearly tripped over his own hooves. That is what happens when you concentrate so much and then you wonder why it all went wrong. Well, what did you expect? Look how his dice were rolling those first 6 turns. Nothing but above average luck. It finally turns. Comments there at a good time for just being patient. Boy, that was a lot of patience to go through. Not every coach is that patient. But it did pay off, and there we go. A defensive touchdown is now 1-0. Now let's see if Good Time, Good Rhyme has actually figured out what went wrong with the Dark Elves. You're up 1-0. You've got a team that's got potential for speed here. What do? Well, you score and make it 2-0. You don't stall it out. Look what happened to the last team that stalled it out. And you all laughed in that channel when that happened. It's like that expression, they all laughed when I sat down to play, then I realised I left the bathroom door open. There we go, let's go and get the ball. Which, of course, he immediately dropped. So, well, not everything can go his way. Come to think of it, almost nothing's gone his way. No surprises. But he is at 1-0, and he'll take it. Now we see if he can get a little bit of payback here. Solid punch, front line, knocks down the stinking Chorf. And now here goes the Mummy. Do remember, Mummy does only move 3, has a thick skull. Well, actually, this one doesn't. That is true. His regeneration, mighty blow. I have heard one of the skills they do buy is thick skull occasionally. I do stress the word occasionally. You love when they roll a double. That is the biggest problem, though. Better than Tomb Guardians for the simple fact they don't have decay. Alright, 3 simple knockdowns. That's fair enough. It's armor 9. You really don't expect a break at this point here. You just want to knock the stinking bastards down. And where were you going, Sunshine? Yeah, there's definitely a misclick. And unfortunately, he's gone and stunned himself. Well, there's a bad day. Yeah, you saw it. He went for a 1-in-6 dodge. What was he thinking? I'm willing to bet that drink has been spilled. And there it is. Counter pounce, and of course, it's a stun.
Shut up and take my money.
What do you mean he tried to take a dive? Well, sometimes it happens. That is always the problem. Yes, I love that little comment in the chat there. Of course, they're undead. And they got nothing better to do with their time. That explains the patience. Might be true. I wonder what the bookie's got to say that. Clearly, Red Hand's gambling house had something to do with that one there. Clearly, there had to be a dive. Ah, you got to love when that happens. Yeah, double 1. He fails the double GFI. And down goes the Bull Centaur. Shame he didn't break his freaking neck. Alright, here we go. It is now time indeed to see, can the Shambling Undead recover from this little accidental trip? Well, they've done it. They actually have done it. What do you mean, how can they be stunned? It's easy. They have a little fraction of a brain, and it gets slightly rattled back into position, and thus they get stunned. As they suddenly remember things called colours and fireworks. Ooh, and shiny comes to mind. It is true. Concentration. Oh, God. Really? We're making that? Cow Centaur, they have no balls. Alright. I wonder if he is going to foul them now at this point. Yeah, you got it. It's time for a bit of payback for the amount of dickery you've pulled here. Admittedly, it is a zombie. Now, does he get a better result this time? No, he only gets the stun.
Crap!
Oh, well. Fortunately, the referee's not calling that one either. The referee's not calling anything so far, yeah? He is a remarkably blind. Yes, he is. Alright, let's see what happens now here. Yes, you see that right. Pick on the mummy day. Not actually go after the ball. Let's go and pick on a mummy. Why? Because we're also manly. He said sarcastically. Alright, Bull Centaur. Look, doesn't trip on his hooves this time. Everyone else moving into position here. Cow say tongue? Oh, God. We're talking about that, are we, again? Oh, well. For those everyone else listening into the game later on there, yeah, he is talking about the smartness of cows. Yeah, here we go. Runs around, winds up the boot, and he's going to lay this one in. Does he get a result this time? Oh, dear. It's a KO. Well, that was a bit of in sport. Well, about time to score this one, I guess. And here come the Shambling Undead. Yes, coming about as fast as they go, and that is really not fast, but they're going to do their best. 2 dice knocks down the stinking Chorf. Now, admittedly, if they want to go somewhere, this is the way to go here. Yeah, and I think they see it too here, because, yep, both Bull Centaurs are in horrible positions. And since he spent so much effort gang-banging the poor mummy here, well, it's about time just to score and show you what really means something. This thing, the scoreboard. Ghoul's on the run here. Yes, he does have the football. That is the important thing here. Something this coach might want to remember. Let's see how you like it, Sunshine. Do you like to meet me boot? Hopefully I left the cleats on. He's just stunned. Really?
Crap!
You know, you might want to talk to the zombie, you know? Might want to use the spiky end of the boot when he steps on something. You know, just saying. It's kind of an important thing now in this sport. Alright, here we are. Turn 11. Well, as you notice here, the Chorfs, because they were so fascinated with the foul here, not exactly in a good position to stop this one, are they? Too nice. Knocks the zombie over. Chain pushes everything. That's fine. Does get a nice knockover, though, unfortunately, there. That will do pretty well. Yes, I know it's a yo, but, you know, now here come the hobgoblins. This is what's going to be the screen. This is not normally a good idea for the poor hobgoblins, but, you know, fortunately, I don't think he's told them this. Over the top here, blitz by the Chorf. Yeah, only a push. There's a nice change. Doesn't go the extra square. Oh, well, that's his own business. And, of course, fails that one too nice, and everyone goes down.
I approve.
That's what they said Friday night. Yeah, that's what happens to your fellatio a zombie. Everyone goes down. Alright, let's see what he does here. Shambling Undead. Look, they've basically got it figured out. Just score. And yeah, once again, his bad dice are showing up again. All he gets is a push. Yeah, if you do look at the dice later on in the game, it's something you can kind of do. It's not perfect. Because it doesn't map fails correctly there, right? It doesn't map them when it goes and measures the statistics. Frankly, right now, he is substantially below average. Someone's substantially above average. But again, this is what matters. Alright, here we go, Mummy. Solid hit. Solid knockdown. Solid bugger all. It's mighty something, alright. It's mighty swinging in the wind. And yeah, unfortunately, see, one dice doesn't seem to work for the hero here. Never does. It only seems to work for the bad guys, doesn't it? Alright, here we go. Turn 12. Oh, look, Chorfs. Gee, guess where your most mobile players are? Completely out of position. Maybe if you actually focused on something other than fouling, you might have actually thought about that. Alright, here we go. Solid push. Nice change. Moving violation. Oh, Lord, the puns will not stop, will they? Alright, Chorfs do have a way of doing this one here if they show a bit of courage. Let's see what they do here. Oh, come on. Got to move the rest of the way. And you fail, of course.
Run away! Run away! Run away! Boo! You suck!
Yeah, you saw that right. Nuffle has paid him back in spades. Double one again on the GFIs. That is the only thing he's doing wrong. He caught GFI. Okay, bit of a cheeky blitz here. Just wants the hobgoblin down. Does knock him down. And it's time to put this away. It is 2-0. Yeah, well, there's a bit of celebration for that one there. It is indeed 2-0. Yes, you smelt that all right. Unfortunately, the Mummy, due to the blatant and unnecessary foul there by the Chorfs, well, he's still out KO'd. Also found a soft spot in his bandages. There's no nap in there. All right, Chorfs, guess what? You've only got 4 turns to tie this game up. Don't think it's happening, but do they at least get on the board? Oh, look, it's a bit of gusting wind. Apparently, it's cabbage and pears night at the stadium. And yes, of course, he drops his balls. Oh, well, no time to brothel for you. And here we go. Let's go pick on the zombies one more time. Solid punch. You know, he just doesn't know how the dice, does he? He's only had the one set of double skulls. The rest of the time, never fails. Oh, look. It's a block, but of course he had a push in that, so it's not like he's rolling a 1 in 9. And meanwhile, he's on the move here. So let's see, what's he rolled? He's run 1 to 36, the double skulls. And he's rolled a 1 in 9 once. Oh yeah, it's a longer story. Alright, here we go. Mind you, you do agree, you know, that is one reason why Chorfs are the easy button, because you've got 6 dwarves, and dwarves come with all the lovely little skills, don't they? And then, of course, you've got something that's got mobility. It's got these little bastards, isn't it? Mind you, they are only AG2s. They don't work quite as well as you normally think. As you can see there, hasn't picked up the ball because, remember, AG2. And, of course, he fails. Would you like to try that again, Sunshine? Yeah, he got away with that one there.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Yeah, now he's realised, you know what? If you want a chance to tie this... son, the end zone's over here. Not this way, that way. Oh, well. Guess you had no intention of tying this game up there. You should have thought of that earlier, shouldn't you? Alright, here we go. Shambling Undead. You know, they'd like to blank them out 2-0, but no guarantee of that. Nice hit. He got himself a KO there. Solid kick right into his shins, and down goes the Chorf. It's like now, finally, here's the block dice he's been looking for all bloody game. Only took to turn 14 to show up, didn't they? Well, this makes life interesting, doesn't it? Shambling Undead do set up a nice little chain here. Oh dear. Really? You're going to blitz with the mummy? Well, he is trying to hit a hobgoblin. Don't blame him. Of course it misses, but you know what? It was worth a try. Would have been something novel, this game. Yeah, the mummy's actually doing something right. It's not, like I said, not been his day. Except for the scoreboard, and that's fine by him. Alright, Chorfs, moving on up here. Well, life's a little bit more difficult here. They could probably slam their way through. Yeah, here we go. More punching, more zombies flying. You can hear it right now. He's complaining about the lack of casualties. You absolutely guarantee it. You know, you should be complaining about your lack of skill. That would be more appropriate. Well, here we go. Charges cross. Kicks the poor zombie in its head, which is nothing important. How about you, Sunshine? Oh, dear.
And get off my lawn!
Well, he's off the lawn, all right. He's nice and thoroughly KO'd. Yeah, I can see that little twitch. Down he goes, and yeah, he's not getting back up there. He has found the one peanut pot of the brain that's still working, and apparently he's rattled it. Yeah, wouldn't you love to see a mummy with sure feet, sure hands, and sprints? He'd be dynamite if he ever gets his hand on the thing. Yeah, well, you can see there, he goes all the way over here, and now he's running away. Well, he can still catch him if he tries. Like, do stress the word tries. Well, there's a GFI that actually worked, not once but twice. Hey, it does work! That, of course, doesn't. Now, there we go. Creative chain push just to get the body in the way. Does get the knockdown, and that makes life easy. Now you can tag him up. Well done. That is called a smart chain push. See, someone's been paying attention to the broadcast here. Now he's getting all the players in a position here. He can actually knock this one down. Now, admittedly, it's a bit of a run. There he goes. I said here he go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, go. You could have actually almost made it. Oh, well, at least you knocked him down there.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise.
Yeah, I know it's a surprise there, but you know what? You take every cheer you can actually get in this game. You really do. Yes, it's just a KO, unfortunately. Not really heavy casualties today, is it? Like I said, I can hear the complaints from now from the Chorf coach. However, over the top, he does get him, and rightfully knocks him down there, and that is a good hit there.
I hope you die from hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
And he has indeed marked up the ball here. Chorfs might actually have to, you know, grow up here and actually learn how to play this game. Push, mate, push you here. It's going to be a bit of heroism to actually score this thing. They can do it. I just didn't say it was going to be easy. But now they're discovering what rerolls are really supposed to be for.
Brutality.
Good lord. I think unfortunately the zombies, well, they left their armor off. And this half is going all wrong. That is now, what? Another KO. Yeah, that's the third one. There we go. Cheeky solid punch. Not a bad bounce there for either team, but it does make the ball possible. Oh, look, once again, 2 red dice, and he gets away with it. Man hasn't failed a red dice block all game. Remember, 1 in 3 fail. It's not happening. Oh, look, once again, still can't 1 in 3 fail. We're all just waiting patiently for reality to kick in. Well, maybe by the score it actually is. So well done, lad. That takes a lot of patience to deal with. As we always say there in the BBPN, you know, sometimes, you know, you just win because of skill, not because of dice. Because let's face it, sometimes the dice, they just don't like you. Take there, for example.
Who called the cops?
Yeah, you saw that, right? Double one. And nothing you can do about it, lads. Nothing you can do about it. You can tell clearly someone's had much worse dice. But again, it's nice to see that scored, isn't it? Alright, here we go. There we go, Salty Podge. Well, he knocks him out there, unfortunately, there.
The horror! The horror!
Yeah, it's the horror, alright, but unfortunately, it is another KO. But now life just got interesting. Really? You got now rerolls. You're going to go for a blitz. Oh, well, it does work. He gets the push. It frees up the other ball center. You know what he's going to try and do. Oh, well, he's looking for 50% chance he picks up the ball. Geez, you want to bet odds he gets away with it, because everything else he gets away with this game. Oh, I see. Cheap block, because reasons. Of course it is. Oh, dear. That is horrible.
Your creatures are becoming angry.
Yeah, you got it. As mentioned before, that does not regenerate, unfortunately. Sigh. Oh, well, look, yeah, of course he gets the ball, runs it in, turn 16, and there is your score. The Rebel family. What do you say? You know, it's absolutely a great block. It has a chance of even failing, and of course he gets the kill. Go figure. Kind of shows you what kind of rebel scum you're dealing with there. But it is a win. It is 2-1 for our hero there. Good time, good rhyme. You were patient with bad dice, and you do manage to win out of it there. 2-1 is your score. Well done, lad. All right, tonight, of course, is going to be another double enter there. So we're going to be going over to the Halfling Master Chef Cup in a few minutes. I just have to get a drink. So thank you all for watching. It has always been fun. And Nuffle, bless your dice.